You've heard of the term situationship. I've taken it and made it something different. The situationships that we find ourselves in have the power to cause us to shift our perspective, either for good or for bad. When we shift for good, we've taken accountability of what we've been through, how we've been hurt, unhealed trauma. That causes us to shift in consciousness. So situation shifts can be very beneficial, right? If you're learning. Most people do not enter a relationship to find out what's wrong with themselves. Most people are looking for relationships to bring ease and peace, but that is only half of the coin. You're a co-creator of this relationship experience you're currently in, and that's why a situation shift has a silver lining.
Don't be this guy. Raise your drive and libido. It's time to man up with X-Wolf. Boost your testosterone levels to help decrease your body fat percentage and increase lean muscle mass gains. Boost your stamina and blood flow for those tough workouts. And these workouts also. Go to xlabsubs.com to find out more.
Hello, I'm Gunnery Sergeant Stanton Beal, United States Marine Corps retired, the creator of Beal Hot Sauce. We offer 3 delicious hot sauces guaranteed to enhance any meal. We invite you to get your rank up by grabbing a bottle or 3 today. And remember, if it ain't Beal, it ain't real.
To understand who you are, you need to understand your history, your roots. You need to understand your family. So once we can get kids to start adapting or engaging in that kind of thought process, the future is bright.
Who ordered a hand grenade sandwich, huh?
Uncle Bobby did.
Bobby come in. There
we go.
I perceive you on the wrong side. I'm gonna shoot you up and then pat you up and figure out what you're here for. Now them first bullets.
I'm asking questions later.
They would just let you know I don't fuck around. I'm a real man. I don't play. Now after I heal you, give you a little cake and water. Hook you up with the homeboy Russell, get them bullet wounds healed. I find out what you here for.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yo, the ZoWhat Morning Show back in the building. Yo, you just saw a video. Man, chess and community, dog. This is my homeboy. I've seen this brother since he was a teen. This brother was a teenager. I've known him since he was a teenager. And when I say he has morphed and developed into a powerful thought leader in the community, man. And I am humbled and honored to bring him on. His name is Lemuel LaRouche. Yo, could you please share with everybody that's on, brother?
What's going on, man? I appreciate the energy. I appreciate everyone. First of all, I want to start by saying about 20 years we've been doing some good work in this Athens, Georgia community. We started with getting kids out of the juvenile system and teaching them sort of the game of chess, not just to be masters and grandmasters, but to start thinking about chess as a system thinking approach. How do we recognize systems around you, and how do you make an impact on those systems around you using chess? From there, we open it up to the community, and we're celebrating 10 years doing this work. Nine conferences, we've given over $40,000 in scholarship, and everything has been from the grassroots, community, ground-up approach. We started with robotics, where our kids are building robots, coding robots, and using these robots to move chess pieces. We took a group of kids from this community to Ethiopia. We took some kids to Jamaica. We have a robotics program. You have debate programs. We have book clubs. We have intergenerational healing circle. And it all started with a concept of, we know the problem. What are we going to do about the problem? Right? Let's not start here and just kind of talk about the problem. How are we going to solve some of the problems we're seeing? So it was about teaching kids about organizational structures and using that as a platform for these kids to now run these conferences and make an impact on the world. The work we've been doing has been morphing into other communities. We are now in DC. We're in different parts of Metro Atlanta. We got a branch out there in Ethiopia, and we're continuously growing. So it's been humble, man, just to see 10 years, grassroots, no major corporate. Now we can use some corporate sponsors, but we've been doing this work from the grassroots, from the ground up. Go ahead.
Lynn, let me just say this. I got 50 on it. You got 50 on it?
For sure.
You got 50 on it? We all got 50 on it at this table. Listen, ZoWhat Show folk. I always try to bring people on that are fucking exceptional.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said fucking mother. Listen, the man and his work is exceptional. If we all don't put a 50 piece on this, he's sending kids to Ethiopia, teaching them robotics, teaching them the game of chess so they can understand systems. Come on, man. This is the solution right here.
That's right.
So 50, 100, 150, 2. You got 250 right coming today. What is the link? How can we support Cashapp? I don't give a damn. How do we give money?
I need a Venmo.
Okay, well the Cashapp is the $chess community, and you can always visit our website www.chessandcommunity.org. You know, and I always like to leave the thought, like, I'm not the puzzle, I'm a small piece of it. And if everybody do their part, we can really make some things happen in this community. And it started with 1 hour a month. I'm gonna start 1 hour, and it morphed into this program, into this movement, not just a program at this point. And I always like we can talk about the problems, or we can be solution focused.
One more time on the Cash App.
Yeah, one more time on the Cash App.
You can donate through that.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Too.
One more time on the Cash App. We Cash Apping you right now.
Okay, it's $chess community.
$chess community.
Yeah.
Sarah, can you put that up on the screen? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, in the name of Jesus. No, see how Sarah do? As soon as she hear Jesus, she want to get shit done. Hey! $chess community. www.chessandcommunity.org. Please support this organization. A lot of people are quick to be sitting on their high horse doing nothing, talking nothing, and criticizing everything. You can't criticize what this is. This is the work. So, Brother Lim, I appreciate you, brother. I applaud you. I honor you. I respect you. I hold you in high esteem. Brother, let's continue to do this kind of work together, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Brother Zoe, and I appreciate everyone, man. Thank you so much for the work. Thank you for who you are.
There it is. Everybody go donate right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Lim.
Right.
For sure, brother.
Man. That was very inspiring. Now on to what we normally do, community empowerment. You see this Ramo Mar bag, 5,000-year-old prayers engraved. And I put everything in. I said, damn, I'm not going to use my regular military backpack. I put everything in it, huh? We got black businesses galore. Hey, Kev, you want some pea protein from Total Package Energy? Huh? You want some pea protein? Huh?
Giving mode.
Bobby, you want some pea protein for your shakes? You gonna need it. At your age, you need some protein.
Damn. You done messed with my program already.
Bobby,
I appreciate the offer.
You want some pea protein that's clean eating? This is what I'm eating. Right here.
I know what you was eating before you was eating.
Oh, Bobby. Oh,
That's why
Bobby.
you don't need that.
Bobby. Lord, Bobby, Jesus, Bobby. Bobby. This motherfucker Bobby done gave me his secret weapon.
And I'm sticking with it.
Bobby.
Sticking with it, man. You just don't realize what you done got yourself into. Well, you go ahead.
You don't realize what you got yourself into. That's the old say. That's
The
that
date
old
has
say.
been changed from April to whenever. Because
I'm shooting a TV show.
he's a big shot. Okay. And he's counting on me growing old in 2 months.
Bobby.
That is not.
At your age, first off, at your age, Bobby, that shit happens in 20 minutes. Bobby, shit, at the end of this show, be like, you know what, nigga, go on and get my plot clean. Somebody clean out my plot. See what Bobby has done. Bobby's a master at this, and I love him for it. He got all you motherfuckers out there rooting and believing. Bobby is the elderly Christ. If you can imagine a 95-year-old Jesus saying, just hang in there.
My Lord.
That's Bobby selling y'all that he gonna be able to beat me.
You going down, Zo.
On the same regimen that you
You're
on?
not on the same regimen I'm on.
First off, I beat you fat, old, and tired.
And he almost died on the court.
And I almost died.
Almost
Almost
died.
died. I had a hamburger in my gullet. I don't know what happened. I almost died.
What has happened since then, Zo?
Well, Bobby, let's see. It was a month ago that I got on the program.
Right.
I've lost 20 pounds.
And that's why I'm taking you down to the river and drown you in the paint.
Bobby weighs.
175.
Drown you in the paint.
Bobby, I'm still 195.
That's all I need, Zo. That's all I need is you
I'm
under
still
200.
20 pounds.
What's the height? What's Bobby's height? What's your height?
6'2".
You 6'2". With
Me
y'all
too.
both 6'2". Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh,
The weight class.
First off, we in 2 different weight classes. That's a
This is not
6'2",
boxing. This is
junior flyweight, welterweight.
not boxing, bro. This is not boxing.
Oh, it's gonna be great, man.
It sure is.
I love what Bobby has done, and as soon as I'm done finish this TV show, there's a basketball court right next to my house.
Oh,
I'll
man.
walk over there.
No, we're not doing it outdoors thing. We're going
Oh,
we're going
that's
indoors.
right. Elderly knees can't do
No,
out.
it ain't just that. No, this is going to
The
be
elderly knees can't walk.
an evening of basketball and entertainment.
It's gonna be
We're
dope.
putting on a show.
Bobby got Kangen
No, it's gonna be
knees.
dope.
Bobby got Kangen knees.
Let me say this too. I use this bag to put everything in it.
He just keeps on getting stuff.
He
Oh
needs
yeah,
all of that.
he sent us a whole bunch more of the OG Total Package Energy. This right here, you will get none of because you've pillaged the village on many
I
occasions.
haven't pillaged nothing, man.
We got B12, and of course we got vitamin chicken. Now there's a deal Total Package Energy is offering for anybody who purchases. Well, listen to this, Kev. This is gonna, you're gonna like this. The deal is if you buy pea protein, he's gonna send you some bottles of the liquid Total Package Energy that everybody liked.
What?
Oh, the old bottle.
The old bottles. He's gonna send out bottles of the Total Package Energy if you purchase the
What?
pea protein. So you guys continue to support these brands, continue to support all of the things that black-owned businesses are doing, and I think it's important that we do that because otherwise, how do these businesses succeed and or thrive? Let's see, what he says. He said, we found X amount of bottles of liquid Total Package Energy. We are doing a giveaway of 2 bottles of the old Total Package Energy with every order of pea protein while supplies last. So get the pea protein, support this black-owned business, show them love, show them your love. Of course, Ramomar, people be saying we don't have any black-owned fashion designers. Man, look at the quality
Look
of
at
this
that bag, man.
boy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Listen, do you see the Z pillars right here?
Yep.
Woo, he put the Z pillars on it. Oh, carry your shit and be protected by the gods. High-end fly shit, black-owned businesses, man. We got more, of course. Don't forget, I put all the stuff in this bag. What's the use of a bag if it's just gonna be pretty? X-Wolf, you saw the X-Wolf. You see the gray on me too. That means I'm getting old. And if you get old, that wood gets soft sometimes. Sometimes that wood need a treadmill.
You need a treadmill.
Sometimes that wood be soggy.
There you go.
Bobby said sometimes he needs 10 minutes to recharge. Didn't you tell us that?
That's because of the exertion, not the wood.
Bobby said, I still got the wood good. It's these cells. These cells is old. X-Wolf, man, black-owned business. It's like the black version of Nugenics that you buy, at GNC, but only black-owned. Please continue to support. And as always, y'all got to get my CMOS brand, ZMOS. It's available at cmossbusiness.com, as well as the CMOS gel. You guys support the gel as well. We've got all of that at cmossbusiness.com. Please support all the businesses we put in front of you. Of course, HuriKane Report.
Hurricane.
Write it, take action, maintain freedom. Support. H-report.news. If you want to promote your business on this show, all you got to do is reach out at VOR106@gmail.com. We will set it up. If you're doing something like my brother Lemuel LaRoche, hey, all you got to do is email me, VOR106@gmail.com. Also, all of the shows for the 2 weeks that I was at KBLA sitting in for Dr. Jashana Johnson are up on KBLA's podcast. So go to the KBLA website, click podcast, scroll down, see Zoe Williams, Voice of Reason. All of those shows are on their podcast link. Please continue to support. And if you forgot, the Shrouded Lighthouse book is still, I posted something and said my book was critically acclaimed. And somebody said, how is your book critically acclaimed and you're still asking people to buy it?
You know
Critical
what that means? Yeah, do you
acclaim
understand what that
is
means?
somebody read it
And critiqued
it and said, this shit is fire.
Right.
Now,
Baby brother, don't waste airtime
I'm sorry, I just had to
with
say
that
it.
kind of foolishness.
I just had to say it, Bobby. Lord, I had to
Why
say
you
it.
let these niggas get deep?
I just want people to understand the difference. Critical acclaim is when
Yes.
people read the book,
Yep.
right? So I'm not a therapist, but when therapists consider me as a peer, as a colleague, that means I'm on point. with
The
what I do.
nitwit that put that thought out there needs to be dismissed expeditiously. And I don't mean that in a violent way.
He's an expeditious.
I'm just saying you shouldn't have wasted breath on him.
Sometimes I do, Bobby. I'm sorry. Sometimes I got
Stand
breath.
corrected.
Sometimes you go to the
Stand
drain.
I stand corrected, Bobby.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Let's move
you
on,
know,
man. 'Cause
Gotta
that's
go to
I got
the
breath
drain.
to spare. I got time today, cuz.
Gotta go to the dragon sometimes.
Sometimes I got breath to spare. But Bobby is 100% right. But I want us to understand, man, like, hey, you touching on that bag. You like that
Hey,
bag.
that Ramomar, man. You went by that kind of quick.
And here's the cold part.
You need
This
to.
is this is the canvas and leather bag. But he got one that's all leather.
Just like that.
That's like this. That's absolutely retarded. Bro's out of, hey,
shit's sick.
Bro's out of control, man. I'm telling you. Listen, Sarah, can you pull up the Remo Mar website? While you're doing that, go buy the remaining copies of the Shrouded Lighthouse. All right?
While you doing
The
that.
Shrouded Lighthouse is banging. When I tell you it's banging, it's banging. I had a councilman. You gotta meet this brother at the cigar lounge. He's one of the Inglewood councilmen. He said, Zo, he said, had I known you was writing this book in this goddamn cigar lounge, I would have made sure nobody fucked with you. He said, this book is slapping so fucking hard. I've had a lot of people come to me with their personal experiences regarding this book, and this is one. We're not even gonna talk about the damn near 300 reviews we've gotten for the relationship Dismount, right? This book is already in the 30s. It just came out in October. People are reading it and digesting it. Go to theshroudedlighthouse.com and get your copy of the book. I have promoted everything I need to promote. Now it's time for my brother Kev to get his, and then we're gonna get started.
Yeah, everybody, if you haven't gotten your police stop law package, I don't know what the hell y'all waiting on. You must like getting your asses beat by this popo in the streets. If you don't, you must like it. Goddamn, y'all must be masochists. But if you ain't, if you're not, right here, this is the police stop law package.
I can donate straight from the site?
Yeah, you can donate from the site. I just did it.
Okay, we donating right now to Chess and Community. We own that.
Yeah, you can donate from the site too if you don't got Cashapp like me, because they shut me out, goddamn.
That's because you're trying to free niggas. Where my motherfucking badge at?
Niggas, somebody hacked my account and they kicked me out. But right here, police stop law package right here. This is constitutional rights card. This is what you had. This card right here has all your rights that you want to tell the police officer at the stop, and what will happen to the police officer if they violate your constitutional rights. Right here, police officers get qualified immunity, sort of. If you alert them that they're about to violate your constitutional rights before they do it, then if they knowingly violate your constitutional rights, they lose that qualified immunity. It's a Supreme Court case. Matter of fact, there's a few police officers just got ruled they lost their qualified immunity last week because they jacked up a citizen. So it's not etched in stone that they get off. So if you know the law, you can get back at Popo. So right here, and this is the qualified immunity notice. This has all of the Supreme Court cases on it that tells them of how they lose that qualified immunity. So right here, this is what you have in your car when you get pulled over. This is the package that you hand the police officer, and you say, I don't answer questions. Hand them this and shut the hell up. Never answer questions. Right here, this book right here, this has all the laws in it that you should know. This teaches you all the basic law of what to do at traffic stops and Terry stops, which are traffic stops or police stops on foot. So you need to know everything, because police officers will try to trick you every goddamn time, pretty much 99% of the time. You met a few cops out there on the up and up, and I say few, but most of the cops will definitely try to trick you because they know you don't know the law. And so they will walk up to you and try to trick you by stating law that's not real. If you understand the law, that's called operating out of color of law. That's a violation of your constitutional rights. You can charge them. So knowing the law is very important. Then right here, if they still violate your constitutional rights, right here's the public official bonds book. If you haven't seen, a lot of these people in these districts across the country, they have been getting the mask mandates taken down because they're filing bond claims, bond liens on the superintendents of the school districts all over the country. Arizona, South Carolina, Illinois, they're smashing on them. Out here in Orange County, they just did it. They just smashed on out here in Orange County. They got the mask mandates taken down. So right here, public official bonds book. Every public official has to have a bond or insurance to ensure that they don't violate your constitutional rights or just fuck up and have the liability be on the city or the state. So right here, this shows you where the bonds are and the laws that tell you how to go place a claim on that bond. So right here. And you get this package for free when you order the Great Book of Melanin Research. This is all the research they've been doing on your melanin for the last 116 years, which teaches you why you're a superhero, why they got all these damn black superheroes that all their superpowers come from their skin. the top of their skin.
You saw that video I sent you, right?
And I put it out there too.
Because Bobby was like, nigga, who that motherfucker? Boy, thank you for that information.
Yes, sir.
Was that the dude who said the
white
melanin
man.
that was in the microchip?
Yeah.
The scientists who just talked about how they're using melanin in microchips or microcomputers. So tell your melanin is the shit. It is all powerful. Exactly. Oil is melanin. They power everything in the goddamn world with oil. And they call oil melanin in this book. They refer to it as melanin. So just so y'all know, you guys are superheroes. You're walking around with the shit on your skin.
We should start calling it Helanin.
Helanin.
So we can set fire to these devils. The devil need fire. And we should be the fire for the devil, because he's always putting water on our fire, dousing our power.
Man.
No, nigga, Helanin. Let's just start raising hell on their ass.
Nigga,
They already said we the devil.
Nigga,
Huh?
if you really want to break down the 666, which is the atomic, the carbon.
Come on, man,
Atomic
that's
numbers of
man.
carbon.
That's black man.
That's you. That's melanin on top of your. Well, y'all better get with you.
Helanin. Let's just raise it on there. Go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
But
you can get the vaccine religious exemption card or the chest plate. Anything Red Zoe got on. So you can go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org if you just want the police stop law package or just the card, the vaccine card. If you want the whole package and the book, go to realnoggers.com.
Sarah, get this look right here.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with this guy?
That's you?
This nigga is stupid.
That's the I wish the nigga.
I went into the police station the other day because my wallet was stolen and my car keys. Fortified with the information that you gave me, because they did not want to give me service because they was too busy drinking coffee and eating donuts up in there. And the officer came out and was like, what makes you think that we supposed to, don't you see the sign? I said, that sign has nothing to do with the fact that I was sent here by 311 to get my police report so I can begin, rebuilding everything that was stolen out of my car.
Right.
Okay, so I walked in there with that attitude that I had the card on me and went up the chain all the way to the sergeant. They started out with the minions, and then I worked my way all the way up to the folks that had to listen to me and said, I ain't leaving nowhere till I get my police report, because I was fortified with the information I've been blessed to receive by being exposed to this brother's knowledge.
They cannot do anything. They have rules and checks and balances, and if y'all don't know them, then they'll just smash on you. But if you know them, man, they have way more rules than you have to follow. And so just if you know those laws, you can smash on them.
Yeah. Oh, no problem.
I love it. Now, weed juice.
Weed juice. Listen.
Wait, what is it? What does your shirt say?
You don't want to know what that says, brother.
The false enunciation of
the fastest enunciation of your cheeks.
Oh, the fastest.
The fastest enunciation of your cheeks.
These are one of my Hassyisms that I kind of put out there.
What?
His Hassyisms.
Oh, Hassan.
Hassanism.
Hassan. Okay.
You can't mispronounce that.
You can't mispronounce that shit. Hassyism.
That's my nickname. I just don't go by that most of the time.
Molecular.
I told you should have came out with a whole line of molecular clothes.
like Remomar, like that.
Molecular
Hell,
clothes.
motherfucking yes.
You got it. Funny. So today is Detox Monday. It's always good to detox. One of the juices special today.
Speak into the mic.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, brother.
As they saying,
it's Detox Monday. Everybody should always detox. First thing is always self-love when it comes to juice, and when it comes to yourself, it's always self-love. You want to get the right information, proper nutrition, and exercise. Those are all components of self-love. Try to better yourself.
You want to hug yourself when you're drinking juice?
Always.
You want to acknowledge your feelings?
Always.
Hey, yo.
First thing, you need that orange chicken in your life, vitamin.
I love you,
orange chicken. Things that help superfoods, sea moss. You guys want to be
so
funny.
Much sea moss. Oh my God.
Stuff that's anti-inflammatory. Always stick to celery, turmeric.
Hug your vegetables.
Things that hydrate you. Watermelon, coconut.
That's anti-inflammatory too.
pray over your food. They're
Say
alive.
grace.
You can't pray over dead food, okay? Only some live food.
But listen, when it comes to really eating animals, if you want to manifest, you can't really eat animals. It's really trying to
watch yourself.
You really cannot.
Uh-oh.
So continue to support We Juice. I thank you guys. Stay healthy.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, Costa.
we Jews,
Autism.
You didn't read it. You
Vitamin
didn't read it.
orange chicken.
Vitamin orange
You
chicken.
didn't read it today.
God, I love it.
He said no, I did not.
Please support this black-owned business.
This nigga was
known as We
ad-libbing.
Juice.
Yeah.
Listen, he's been on this show for almost 6-7 years.
Has it been that long?
It's been that long, and you ain't paid no money.
You ain't paid.
Just nigga pay in juice. Here's some juice, nigga. Thank you.
Listen, I'm
Motherfucker say 17 words a show and give out juice. And that's what he's been doing for 6-7 years. Now, here's the thing though. This show is influential on many levels that you don't know about. Just a couple of years ago, some yogurt brand came out called We.
Yes. Yoplait.
Yoplait. Now, Yoplait been around for years. Why all of a sudden you want to come out with the We Yoplait? Motherfuckers is watching this show. This show has been influential and has influenced a lot of your favorite shows. Niggas have figured, if Zoe can do it, I can do it. Let me take some notes from him. All I'm saying is, that's fine. Each one teach one. We inspire each other. But the reality of it is, if y'all support Yoplay's version of We and not our version of We, then y'all part of the problem.
You're not we.
Y'all not we. Y'all on some heat. Y'all fuck with him over there. Y'all don't fuck with us over here. And I think that's a real situation that we're going to have to deal with moving forward. Now, Bobby, you got something to promote?
yes.
Oh, wait, let me say this. For all you motherfuckers complaining about how long this segment is, nigga, this is communion time.
This is it.
This is part of the show.
Right.
This where we talk a little shit, you understand? Right. And support black-owned business. Bobby, how do we do it, sir?
We do it by example in relationships. A year ago today, I got a phone call from a classmate of Zoe Williams. Her name is Candace and Earl Vesey.
Man.
Turn my world upside down. The picture you're looking at right now, Rick Perkins, is the embodiment of manhood. He raised Candace and her sister by himself. He put that horn down that he has in his hand for 22 years to raise his daughters. And by the time I met him, I told Rick, once he told me his story, man, you need to get back to that horn.
Right.
And I just got back from a trip, and I walked into the office, and I heard what I thought was Clifford Brown or Lee Morgan on a CD. And I went into his office, and it was him playing the horn. And I said, Rick, this has got to happen. And I created a flyer, the return of Pretty Ricky Perkins, and I put it all over the office building, on every floor. And he went out.
That's a cold ass name.
Pretty Ricky.
Say it again.
The return of Pretty Ricky Perkins.
You understand me? When I pick up my horn, man, I do all the talking for me. You understand? I'm Pretty Ricky, baby.
Pretty Ricky with the collar.
He looked like Billy D, but he played like Lee Morgan and Clifford Brown. And he put together an ensemble of musicians that rivaled any quintet in the city of Los Angeles. And when I found out that he had passed away a year ago today, I said, Rick, I'll never let him forget you, brother. And that CD is available. I was done live at the Biltmore, and I did the MC services for him at all of the shows, man, because that was my dude, man. And I just wanted to say salute to an incredible father, a virtuoso musician, and a true best friend. That's Rick Perkins.
Hey, man, and that's real talk, man. Because, like I said, I went to school with his daughter and her husband.
Yeah, Earl.
Earl.
Yeah.
We call him Rickshaw.
I never knew that.
When I tell you Rick Shaw was one of the coldest freestyling niggas I have ever seen in my life.
Really?
We had a whole crew called the PFC crew, Pasadena Fresh Crew.
Wow.
Listen, you remember IK? Remember IK?
Who's that guy?
Discipline. Remember that group that we had? You remember IK for sure.
Sure.
He was in it. It was all Pasadena, man. And Rick Shaw was one of the dopest MCs you have never heard of. Freestyle. I mean, freestyle whole rhymes before Jay-Z memorized them and then battled fools with him. Just an amazing brother, man. And Candace, his wife, reached out to me to find you when they had the news, you know, of her father passing. And I was glad that I could be of service in that moment to reconnect that situation.
And you went through that period of time where Earl got Candace pregnant.
Oh yeah, that was high school.
Right.
That was in high school.
And Rick sat them down and said, "What's the game plan?" Because that's the kind of man.
Right,
yeah.
Where we at with
That's
this?
it, man. And he ushered them into a position where they are a model couple, and they got a beautiful daughter, and the extension of family is so important when we understand that there are people in your life for a reason, and you take advantage of that, and that's why that's a very, very special individual. And I salute you, brother, for being able to just allow me to share this story and others. And one final note as it relates to the situation we're in right now and why we do this show and why we do this segment. Y'all got to get ready to feed yourself.
It's coming, nigga.
And in the next couple of weeks on this show, I'm going to finally be able to bring people in the studio that will allow us to protect our health and learn and teach us how to eat the foods and prepare the foods and to grow the foods that will keep us in this game that they're trying to put us out of permanently.
Yeah.
I'm
Real
done.
talk.
Dope.
And let me just say this, y'all. We haven't been talking about it. We was in the know. We knew what was going on. And a lot of people, let me just say again, I point these things out for a reason. See, when you're a father and your kid is on some fuck shit, it's your job to pull their coattail. See, you pulling their coattail is different from life pulling their coattail. You checking them is different than life. See, life checks you in a whole different kind of way. Oftentimes, you begin to value what your parents have said to you, if you had parents or a parent. You begin to value what they've said to you when life checks you. You be like, shit, I would have avoided all of this shit if I would have listened to whoop-de-whoop. Right? So oftentimes, despite what people, even Bobby check me and say, hey man, don't mention that. I have to mention certain things as an example of what we are doing to ourselves that we need to stop doing. Right? And let me just say, man, I was about to say something. What was I talking about? See, I'm old now. God damn, does that man got any herbs?
Yeah, we got something for that.
Some herbs for
Yeah, we got something for that.
Anyway, I was hearing people say shit like Dom and them niggas fell out with each other. That's why Dom ain't been on this show. So Dom is back.
Yeah.
Let me be the one to tell you. Because I don't want Dom to get excited about shit. Dom had open heart surgery.
Just open heart.
And had to leave the show. Do you understand the severity of that? The point that I'm making is we will gossip about each other when we don't know shit about what's happening. Not in the circle, not a part of who we are, not rolling with us, not knowing what's happening. This man almost died. This man sits in that chair 30 pounds lighter, having endured what he endured. A leaky valve, congestive heart failure. You know what? That nigga ran off because Zoe's a bitch ass nigga. That's why he didn't come back. Them niggas, something wrong because, you know, niggas just be leaving. Nah. Well, you understand what I'm saying? We gotta stay away from the shit that disempowers the community. And let me tell y'all this. Not talking about it is, and I hear a lot of people say, man, don't talk about that shit, avoid that. You know what that's avoidance. And in communication, avoidance creates conflict. So I gotta say, hey, this is not what the fuck is going on. No. And guess what? Just like in communication, no communication style is monolithic. Sometimes I feel the need to speak on it. Sometimes I reserve the right to speak on it.
Yeah.
But in this case, I need y'all to understand that my brother went through a life-changing, life-threatening situation. Dom, can you talk to us about it a little bit, brother?
Man, at the end of the day, I went left with my health. All the things that Hassan talks about, Kev talks about, I went left for the past year or so. Jeff Brown talks about, I went left. So when we talk about eating healthy, staying on a real regimen, that's what's up. And so my body paid for it. My body, I paid for it. And I almost lost my life. So yeah, I had to go in and I had to get some Western medicine. Niggas cut me up real quick.
Your
And
biggest weakness, food.
Yo, I was eating some meat, man. I was eating some meat. I know a couple cats eat meat,
pork?
but like,
Pork and beef?
no, I wasn't fucking with the pork, but I was eating meat, whereas for years, decades, I didn't eat meat. So this body was used to something different, and I was introducing meat back into it, and I wasn't living a healthy lifestyle. I wasn't working out. You work out, right, Kev? I wasn't working out. You know what I'm saying? I play basketball every now and then with my man, Yamin, All World, etc. But nah, I had turned left with my health, and it caught up to me. And I had some family, markers that would also point to, yo, you need to stay on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, this is what's going to happen. Right. So at the end of the day, it caught up with me around quote unquote Thanksgiving of last year. And I couldn't breathe, man. Like I literally just couldn't breathe on a record. I was thinking about breathing, which is crazy. Right. So I went in, niggas put a new valve in, and I'm here, man. I feel great. I feel great now. And I'm back on a healthy lifestyle. You understand me? And I'm in the right place. I'm back in the cathedral. You know what I'm saying? With dragons. Yeah. To stay on the right track. So that's what happened. Zoe ain't a punk ass nigga. That's still my nigga.
Man, like y'all motherfuckers don't understand, man. Like, to live in a society that defines you, good and bad, you could be a fucking murderer. What? This is a problem?
I can't hardly hear you. Like,
testing. 1, 2. Is this better? I've been off this whole time.
I was picking up off Kevin, like.
Our word?
I don't like it. Am I better now?
You're very much so better. I don't want to interrupt you.
As much good fucking radio.
I can't hear you still.
Go ahead.
Ain't nobody complained on the
I can't right
No one complained online.
They didn't complain at all about you. That means your voice carries.
Yes.
Don't even worry.
No.
Go ahead, my nigga.
I love you.
Hey, go ahead, my nigga.
I love
you.
Hey, nigga, that's Sarah, my nigga.
No.
Sarah!
So no, but see what happened was I gotta talk to somebody. So what happened was she wait an entire hour
I can't.
before she stand up and say something about your.
Wait a minute.
Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
We love you, Sarah.
But my dog died. My dog dead. Don't do it to me.
My dog died. She pull out the dog and dead card.
Sarah,
I can't believe it.
Sarah, you got to be like, answer him, Lord, answer him. Answer him, Lord.
Yeah, Lord.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
I'm traumatized.
Just waited a whole hour. I was over here thinking about my dog. I was looking at dog pictures. The fuck? Shit's amazing. All right, what was my old ass talking about before Sarah
talking about
Dom.
So I'm happy.
Having beef.
I'm happy Dom is back. I'm happy Dom is on the road to recovery. I'm not talking about it, but it is being shot. The Situation Shift, the television show.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm finna change the entire game. Don't try to be friends now. Don't. I'm not accepting no friend applications. Hit the like button. Don't try to be cool now. Nigga, we was down with you with RMC, nigga.
When nigga blow up, don't we try?
The juice is working too good today. Everybody leaving out.
Everybody got a piss today. Hey, but listen, that's because I took them herbs and my shit was cleared up. See, what's happening is that early morning, the shit worked like clockwork, my nigga. 3 a.m. be like, nigga, if you don't get to that bathroom, this whole walkway gonna be shitty. Get to that bathroom. Russell, what's his website?
www.russellherbals.com.
RussellHerbals.com. Support that black-owned business. I want everybody to cash mob. That brother right there. Tell him Zoe Williams sent you. Let's get into our topics today. Shit. What in the fuck is going on in the world? We don't build together, we damn sure gonna die alone. Ex-teacher who fed students nut cupcakes sentenced to 40 years. There's an ex-teacher who fed students semen-laced cupcakes sentenced to 41 years. A twisted Louisiana ex-teacher who admitted to giving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm has been sentenced to 41 years in prison. Cynthia Perkins, 36 years old, was sentenced Friday after pleading guilty to second-degree rape, production of pornography, and conspiracy of mingling harmful substances in Livingston. This is what so I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, now, there's some terrible black people out here, okay? There's some terrible black people in the world. There's some black people who did some fucked up shit in the world. You understand? We have done some fucked up shit in the world. And every race got some fucked up people in it, okay? But when we talking about the Guinness Book World Record of atrocities, the white people resume is impeccable.
Yes.
They shit is top-notch savagery.
Top-notch.
This is like the Harvard of debauchery. The Ivy League of it all. Like, hey, darling, could you nut in the batter? Could you add some batter to the batter?
God damn. What the fuck?
These kids need some nut cupcakes.
So it wasn't even a male teacher, it's a female teacher that got nut from her husband?
Yes.
How'd they
Put it in the batter.
Right here.
Yeah.
Put it in the goddamn cupcake batter.
How'd they find out that?
This is your girl?
That's the question.
Perkins, let's see, she has no possibility of parole for 40 years. She's got to do 40 years before her first parole comes up. She'll be.
She don't die in jail.
Yeah. She'll be 76 years old at that time. Perkins had faced 72 charges of various sex crimes, 68 of which were dropped in her plea agreement.
Damn.
As part of the deal, she agreed to testify against her husband, Dennis Perkins, a former sheriff's deputy who is facing 150 criminal charges.
Come on, man.
Many of which are also sex crimes.
Man.
They had this racket going on for a minute.
The couple was arrested in 2019 after they allegedly sexually abused a child together, among other crimes. Perkins filed for divorce from her husband following their arrest. You know what? We done came enough. We done nutted enough. And now we're in trouble. You ain't shit, motherfucker. I gotta go.
I got the bounce on you.
So this is the American structure.
Do you
You have law enforcement and you have the education system working together.
Do you see?
I just want to know, were they salty?
Salty cupcakes!
Salty balls.
You know, this is a savory cupcake. What the fuck? This cupcake tastes like bison.
Who the fuck even thought about this bullshit?
I mean,
Why would you give kids? I don't know, man. People crazy.
Well, clearly they were depraved, right? Clearly they were depraved. Clearly, you know, shit.
Oh my God, that's good.
I would even go as far as
the
saying,
point? What, I mean, what is the?
Bobby can't even. As much shit as Bobby talks, I can't believe he is speechless. Bobby is one of the talking shit most motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. He talks shit to strangers. Hey, motherfucker, what you doing in here, nigga? Who the fuck is you? Bobby will talk shit to anybody. So for Bobby to be speechless, this has to be. This is disgusting.
Incomprehensible.
Yeah.
but then again, you know, you have a country that was built on slavery. This is the ancestry of those that murdered, raped, cut balls off, hung. These are the offspring. No, am I wrong? Isn't this the later outcome? Aren't we seeing the fruits of those that enslaved, those that look like us? I mean, I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah. When you've been allowed to do what the fuck you want
This is what I mean.
for centuries,
Come on.
they be like, you know what?
Come on, man.
Is that what
You know what? These kids,
nothing in the cupcakes?
yeah. You know what? These kids seem to be nutrient famished.
They need some protein in their cupcakes.
You know, and we can do what we want. And white people have that mindset. White people are like, you need basketball, nigga. You need football.
They believe in secret ingredients.
For us, it's an occasional activity. You know, we can make, you know, your heart, sweat, and tears and all of that shit in evening out. You know?
Okay, thank you.
Nigga.
For them, they've been living this life for a long time, and we got to take it back from
if
there.
I'm a parent, how's them niggas walking? if I'm one of them kids' parents,
That
how
ate
you
the
walking?
cupcake,
How you walking?
and the kids ate the cupcakes.
You ain't walking.
Bruh.
Then they get mad when niggas get depraved.
Right.
Okay.
Well, on to the next weird ass story. Shit. Nigga, did you know that, and people are talking about this right now, it is supposed that there is a highly virulent variant of HIV circulating in the Netherlands that predates COVID-19. Now, listen. The way the game works is this way. Niggas get sloppy when they do dirt. Right? And the way the government works is just wait on him. We're gonna let the nigga get big, and as he gets big, he's gonna get sloppy. And when he gets sloppy, that's when we'll come get him. You saw American Gangster, right? Niggas get comfortable. Nigga, I've been balling for 10 years, nigga.
Yeah.
in day 236 of the 10th year, these motherfuckers are sitting in your mama's house. So we didn't see you, Lil Ray?
Yeah.
Lil Ray, we've been on your ass for many years now.
Nigga, we get 10 years worth of footage on you, nigga.
I say all of that to say even white folk and their sicknesses have a PR person. You mean to tell me a highly virulent variant of HIV has been circulating in the Netherlands and nobody wanted to talk about it until February 7th of 2022? Now, HIV predates COVID-19 by, what, 30, 40 years?
At least.
So y'all don't want to talk about this variant floating around the Netherlands?
The red light district?
Social media users are misrepresenting the findings of a recent paper about a newly discovered highly virulent variant of HIV that is circulating in the Netherlands, but which still responds to current treatment. Some users have erroneously claimed the variant was created by COVID-19 vaccines. This is false. We recently identified the VB, not VD, VB variant predates COVID-19 pandemic, and patients analyzed in papers were infected between the 2000s and early 2010s. Listen, why is the hush media on this? It's because that's a white, predominantly white country? You see, motherfuckers be like, everything ain't the race card. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
How the fuck is race not a part of it? Don't color everything, especially if these people are in power. It doesn't. I'm just saying. There's still racist shit happening today.
Yes.
From the structure, the system of white supremacy towards black people, and you got some black people underneath that system saying everything ain't about race. How?
In a racist system.
Listen, if this variant was in DC, Compton, Oakland, Brooklyn,
Yeah.
Southside Chicago, Philly, they were like, the niggas got some kind of new shit on them. It's niggavid. It's nigga hiv. It's something. There's a new kind of hiv out here. It's Bell Hiv DeVoe.
Bell Hiv DeVoe.
They would have did a whole nigga, Bell Hiv DeVoe got a new record out, nigga.
Bell Hiv DeVoe.
Detroit, nigga. If this was Detroit,
I thought it was me.
Nigga, you got that Bell Hiv DeVoe, don't you, nigga?
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
They would have put that shit on
That's right.
us. That shit would be promoted everywhere. So because it's in the Netherlands, a weird, strange variant of HIV?
Nigga, it's deeper than that, though.
Talk to us, y'all.
It's way deeper than that. So the dude who discovered, well, he got the Nobel Prize for discovering the HIV, the HIV variant, Luc Montagnier, forgot how you pronounce it in French. So he was on a French talk show breaking down how he studied the COVID. And he said that he found that there was a slight HIV protein that was put inside, that you can find inside the COVID V. And he said that there's no way, he said there was no way that it got there organically. It's so ingeniously designed, someone put it there. And he said you can find the footage. He was talking, it was him and like 4 other doctors on a French talk show. And he broke it down and he said, well, and they would say, well, who do you think did this? You think some governments did? He said, hey, I ain't saying, he backed up. He said, I ain't saying who did it. I'm not saying who did it. All I'm saying is there's the protein in there, and it was put in there by somebody. It was done on purpose. It was purposefully done, not by nature. And so I'm not gonna say who did it. Right after that goddamn shit, he died. Right after he did that goddamn, he said that on TV. This nigga just died.
So let's just get it. Let's just get the motherfucking 900-pound monkey out the motherfucking room. They trying to kill you.
Man.
They done fuck with the food. They fucking with everything. You
man.
understand? Everything.
The spikes in HIV have gone up hundreds of percent since the since the Pandeezy hit. And so then he comes out and he says, oh, there's this protein inside of it, and it was purposely put in there. I'm not saying who did it. Don't look, but that wasn't even enough. The fact that you said it was in there and it was purposely put in there, that nigga's out.
These niggas,
that nigga was out of here.
These niggas is virus pimping. They protein pimping.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers is DNA pimps. They got DNAs out of, they got DNA on the holster.
Man.
Go get these Johns. Motherfuckers, Bobby, your thoughts?
Trying to catch my breath from that first one.
Man.
But just cut to the chase. My mindset for the rest of my days, and I plan on being here for a minute, immune system. Everything is driven by protecting your immune system and understanding how the body works. Because at this stage, everything that we've discussed and all that we'll talk about today and every other day is built around whether or not you can fortify your own body to defend against all of these outside forces that are trying to take you out or put you on something.
Bob, speak into that mic so they can really hear you good, sir. Because you're saying great stuff and we don't want to miss nothing.
The human body cannot be replicated as much as they try to. But if you don't know how the body works, you're at the mercy of the forces that want to control what you think and how you act and how you align yourself with the true universal forces that allow man to exist. I say that in the construct of we have to not be afraid to venture outside the realm of their control, because at the end of the day, everybody is born to die. We all got an expiration date. It depends on what you do with what you have in terms of knowledge and access to people that you have common interests with. And that's why when we talked earlier about the melanin in the computer chip, by the time we find out who we are, they have exploited it because we didn't move on the information or seek the information. The message that I want to convey to you right now is find out who you are and worry less about who they are.
So melanin creates super technologies. We don't know nothing about it. We use said technology to send dick pics to a girl that's showing her ass on Instagram. We will make an Instagram OnlyFans model a multi-millionaire because our life is so drab and mundane and mediocre. We'll use this technology with the melanin in it. We got it in ourselves, but we don't know the relation between the two.
You are a walking computer,
right?
supercomputer.
So, a unconscious computer using a computer that's called a smart computer, which is actually dumber than you.
Right, way dumber.
For some fuck shit, so you can escape a moment of mediocrity. You know what? Let me see your ass crack for $50. So you don't have access to a real human ass crack that want to show you?
No.
No, because you regular, nigga. You thought your wallet made you better than regular until your wallet got compared to a bigger wallet. Like, nigga, you got a mid, you got a medium level wallet, nigga. So now women are given, right, aspects of their femininity, holding it in reserve based on the level your wallet at. Nigga, your wallet's a strong C+. C+.
C+.
So I won't be cooking.
I won't be nurturing.
It won't be nurturing.
I'll just be going out on dates, eating the food you buy.
Right.
That wallet got to up. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the sickening world we live in right now. And as Bobby and Kevin have pointed out on so many occasions, if there is no cognizance that all of this shit is a result of who we are. Everything is a result of who we are. Everything. Man. Do you think the All-Star game would have been good if there wasn't no niggas in it?
Dude, they use you to inject life into everything
Into
they have.
everything.
You gave life to this goddamn shit right here.
The YouTube ain't, nigga, if all the niggas got off YouTube, what the fuck is YouTube?
Man, dude,
White
seriously.
motherfuckers running around going, hey man, oh my God, the flavors in this.
But dude,
Don't give a fuck.
This didn't happen until one of the NBA players had got it. So remember, what's his man? He messed around and started touching everything because they was clowning. Remember he did that?
Oh, you talking about
Yeah, and then right after that, they said, oh, he gets it. Then that's when the shit blew the fuck up. Because before that, niggas was like, oh, niggas can't get it, this and that. So they was like, oh, you think niggas can't get it? Well, we're going to give it to this nigga. And then boom, that injected life into the whole goddamn thing. And again, and it came out that Moderna and the government, the NIAID, which is the National Institute of Affecting.
You mean Moderna?
Excuse me, Moderna, Moderneasy, and the National Institute for Allergic and Infectious Disease, which is Fauci'sy.
Fauci'rini.
Those niggas own the goddamn craxine that you've been taking. And they didn't put their name on it until the FDA approved it. Then that's when they said, oh, we approved it? Oh, now it's Moderneasy and us. Now you see why these niggas have constantly been pushing this shit, because what most people don't know, that institution is Fauci, really. And he has so many patents for the things that they use inside of the craxines to make them. So he's getting paid off the patents from the NIAID.
Isn't that America? Isn't that why every college football coach, head football coach, is basically the CEO of the football team?
Right.
Nigga, they all run it like, nigga, this is my shit. And if you fuck around and win, Nick Saban, that motherfucker's untouchable at Alabama.
Nigga, he is fucking bulletproof.
You understand? Who the white boy up in Michigan that used to coach for the Niners? Harbaugh.
So that business model
unfucking touchable.
It's plantation-like, no?
Yeah. What about Rick Pitino when he was down in Louisville?
Oh my God, he was untouchable.
Yeah.
They was running shit like, nigga, this our shit, in and out. This gangster shit.
Yep.
But the dude from UConn too.
Oh yeah. What's the guy's name from UConn?
Oh, the basketball coach.
Yeah,
Yes.
The girls. The one for the girls.
Ariama.
The one for the girls.
The girl, yeah,
The one
Ariama.
for that win.
Yeah, Ariama.
Yeah. This,
Because he
hey,
passed up Pat Summitt
listen.
on them.
The point that Kev made, that's American business. You get to a certain position, then you can leverage all types of shit through the office that you hold. Yeah. Am I lying, Bobby?
Man.
That's how this shit works. Speak to the mic, Bob.
Again, let's, at every opportunity, look at how we can begin to wean ourselves from a defeatist mentality, because this is as flawed as the majority system has ever been, at least in the last 100 years. And with every slip that they make, we have to reposition ourselves to
We have to see it
capitalize
as an
on
opportunity.
it. We got to, man.
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
to.
Yeah, buddy.
I like it.
Timmy Tight Top.
Drink some juice. Up your immune system.
Nigga, this is the healthiest I've been in a long time.
Oh, health is the best. We just live in a time where you just have to check yourself on a lot of things and just get information. We're in the age of Aquarium.
Aquarium?
Aquarium.
We're in the age of aquarium, y'all.
The age of Aquarium, my nigga. The fish crib.
You sure you're not related to Don King?
This nigga nigga said we in the age of
aquarium.
Listen, man.
What the fuck is going on?
It's called Hassyisms.
Hassyisms.
You know, we're in an age of Aquarius, okay? So that's an age of information. So do some research, study.
What is
you know what happened? You don't always have to catch the words as they come out wrong. You know what I mean anyway.
But no. Is it too? No, in all serious now. In all seriousness. Does the tooth create a speech impediment?
He was talking. He said molecular before he had his tooth missing. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, is it exacerbated now that the tooth is gone?
Oh my goodness.
He said films and a molecular, and all of that came before the tooth missing. So yeah, I don't think it's.
This nigga said the age of aquarium. Are you doing this shit on purpose? Because if this is on purpose, nigga, you're a fucking genius.
And even if you ain't, nigga, you still fucking genius. But no, go ahead.
Damn,
Age of Aquarius.
Okay.
Age of information. We all have the knowledge to go out there and seek this knowledge that we need.
Keep going, man. Keep talking. I'm not even saying anything. That was him. That was him. What are you talking about, nigga?
Anyway, we have to check ourselves. We have to look for information, not looking for us to always give us information or give this plan or give us information. We need to seek this information because it's out there for us to improve ourselves. It's about self-improvement.
So, go ahead, Bobby.
The consequences of becoming informed compels you to be courageous. Because a lot of times people know better, but they are afraid to do better. And you have to couple those two things together, the information with the courage to trust the fact that you are now responsible for your own destiny. And you get fortified because you find that, damn, that attraction, the magnetic attraction kicks in. And that's why we have got to a point where we vibe together, we share information, then we try to figure out how we're gonna act upon that information.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of all the shows. Nigga, YouTube done got hip.
Man.
I fucking was posting replays of mansions. And the first few replays got 30, 40,000 views. YouTube stopped sending out the notifications. The last few up to 4,000 views. Now, if you go back and watch those goddamn YouTube or those mansion shows, Bobby was a part of them. Every fucking episode had a classic panel.
Yeah.
Had an all-time superhero Star Wars panel. Young dudes, old dudes. Why am I posting them? Some of them are from 2018, right? You know why I'm posting them? Because the information is still relevant. If the information was outdated, I wouldn't post them. But the information is relevant. And oftentimes, YouTube is aware, okay, this video is getting too much traction.
Be right back, I gotta take his call.
I got you, Bobby. This video getting too much traction. This channel getting too much traction.
Shadow ban.
Let's shadow ban. Make sure that the amount of people who were getting it are not getting it. Now, couple that with our people's interest levels, right? Sometimes our people want to be, I just want to watch something new. I want to watch something now. I don't want to watch something from 2017.
All right.
But it's still relevant. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't tell me you don't watch old episodes of Martin.
Right.
So why not watch old episodes of the ZoWhat Show if it's mansions? Again, it's not done, for personal gain. It's done so that our people can keep getting this information and sharing it and putting it out there and letting people know what's happening. I got something to talk about, but I kind of want to wait until Bobby comes back. But I mean, if I talk about it now, we got to transition to
something else later. Fuck it. I'm going to talk about it now. We'll come back to this other piece. Let me just say this. Almost 1,000 people in the chat room, only 418 likes.
Push the damn button.
Can everybody like it? Can everybody like it? I mean, everybody. Every single person in this motherfucker should like this video. Also, there have been maybe 5, 6, 7, maybe 9, maybe even 10 people to hit the super chat. Let me just say, we appreciate it. This channel can't thrive or survive just like any of the black-owned businesses here. They can't thrive or survive without your support. So any little thing you can do, you got to keep in mind too, YouTube takes 30% of that.
Right.
So if you're going to do it, it makes sense to do it as a collective. Because let me give you a perfect example. I could show you this and it'll fuck you up. When we don't move as a collective, this is just, you know, what it is. I mean, this is just what happens. Look at that estimated revenue on the video, the Nova Time video with me and Bobby. We did it 2 days ago. What's the revenue?
$3.50.
That was one super chat for $5. That's all that hour-long show got, was one person to super chat. So we got $3.50 after YouTube takes its cut.
Right.
So I mean, I'm just saying, man, like if everybody gets on board, if everybody does it, then it has a greater impact. Yeah. If only one or two people do it, then you know, YouTube is going to take the lion's share of that, and it won't make that much of a dent. But for those who have hit the like button, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who have super chat, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who have hit the Cashapp, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those who have purchased the Shrouded Lighthouse, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, we've sold about maybe 6 or 7 books in the last 2 or 3 weeks. That's just what it is. So I'm asking that you guys support the brand, you support the movement. It is a good product. It is skillfully crafted, and the content on the inside is fire. So please support, 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 support. Now let me just go to this, and we'll get to the other story when Bobby come back, because I like seeing Bobby confused about technological shit. Last night, did you see the All-Star game?
Nah, I ain't watching. What happened?
So I've been talking a little shit.
Steph had 50.
Huh?
Steph had 50. The nigga hit 16 threes.
What? He lost his mind.
16
He lost his mind.
He was 16 of 27.
He shot one and turned around and ran down the court, and Antetokounmpo looked at him like,
what?
Yeah, 50 points.
So he had 1 2-point.
This nigga Steph Curry
that was a
is
6 shot.
insane.
That was a 6 shot.
Listen, now let me just say this. I'm on record as saying Steph is not the greatest shooter in the history of the NBA, because I think people hand out the greatest shit too willy-nilly.
Yep.
Watch your mouth. We got to be on opposite sides now. What are you
No,
talking
the
about?
reason why I would say that is because we don't know.
He just shoots more.
He just shoots more, right? We don't know what Reggie Miller would look like in the league that allows you to shoot
23s a game.
We don't know what Ray Allen would look like shooting 20.
Ray 23s a game.
We don't know what that looks like. We can't really quantify that. We don't know what some of the great shooters of all time would look like.
Dale Ellis.
They also didn't let Wilt and them dunk, though, right?
Well,
one at a time, and they didn't let Wilt or Russell dunk.
It was Kareem.
Okay, so like that's a thing.
But that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, it's hard to say you're the greatest shooter ever.
Right.
When
you're allowed to do something.
When the game shifts.
I got you.
Right, and allows you to train for that. And you know, and when I say the game has changed, nigga, you would get beat up if you shot that much. The bigs, the centers, the forwards would be like, nigga, I'll beat your mother. Nigga, Larry Bird in this league
You
shooting
nigga
10, 15 threes.
20 dude. They be shooting 23s a game.
man.
Like James Harden. He be shooting 18 threes a game. Look how John Morant go to the hole today without getting smashed on with his little ass. You think
John
that
Morant would have got thrown
he
to the
get
ground.
mangled in the 90s.
Yeah.
I give y'all that. That's real. That's
He would
real.
get mangled in the
So
90s.
this is why I say when having the greatest of all time conversation, you have to factor in league changes.
True indeed.
Exactly.
So motherfucking Joe Montana was made of plywood.
Oh my God. He was. This nigga body paid paper mache.
Yeah, he had a paper mache body. And
This nigga
he played in a time where Lawrence Taylor,
And L-
Reggie
yeah.
White, Richard Dent, these
Yep.
were and the nigga Dexter Manley. These are niggas trying to tear.
rip your face off.
They trying to tear your whole spirit out your body, nigga.
Nigga, Montana, baby. That's
He played in a different era. So when you say is Brady better than Montana,
man.
you have to stop and think and apply the era and the game changes.
And the
See
referees.
you against LT and Derek Thompson.
Lawrence Taylor,
LT and DT.
DT, nigga.
DT and LT. Let me see you against them two
So,
Shit.
but last night, watching the All-Star game, nigga,
What?
I ain't never seen no shit like this.
What Steph was doing?
This nigga was pulling up from half court
And turning around before it goes
and turning
in, bro.
around before the motherfucker shot one, turned around and asked the crowd, did that go in?
No, man.
Oh, Steph, I love
I
you,
said,
nigga.
okay.
I love you, Steph.
I said, okay, this nigga might be the greatest shooter
He's
ever.
something else. He's something else.
Cause I ain't never seen no shit.
This nigga shot it and turned around and said,
Let me say this. One thing I like is in the NBA when a nigga get flamed up, everybody start feeding him.
Right.
Fuck that.
Right.
Keep the flame going. AAU college ball is real selfish hoop. But when, in the NBA, when a nigga gets flamed up, niggas be like, that nigga flamed up.
Yep.
Let everybody try to
Go,
get in the
nigga.
rock.
Yep.
There you go, Ray.
So again, last night may have made me change my mind.
Word? I gotta go back and check.
Nigga,
Goddamn.
16 threes, that's the most three-pointers
Goddamn.
in a game in NBA history.
Yeah, he was going off, yo.
Goddamn.
I mean, the shit looked like a video game, Kev.
Yeah.
15 threes. Holy
I got you say change your mind. What did you think of him before?
Because what I'm saying is, my argument was,
the errors.
somebody is saying technology is a magnet ball. If it's a magnet ball, why he is the only nigga shooting like that?
Right.
There was other niggas in the game that was not shooting threes like that.
Trey Young wasn't shooting
They,
like that.
they got the same ball.
Right.
So if it's a magnet ball, everybody hitting 60. Like, this nigga typed this like he's smart than a motherfucker, right? Listen, a book don't make you smart. It's being able to think and see a landscape with your thoughts, right? You could see something and go, oh, I comprehend what this is.
Analyze.
If you can't do that, you're going to be typing shit, this is a magnet ball, and that only responds to him.
It only worked for him.
So you didn't think out the rest of it, huh? There's 10 niggas on the floor now, and everybody shooting, and only one nigga? Okay, cool. The magnet ball theory out the door. Back to Bobby.
16.
My thought was, it's era, right? In this modern era, like Jerry tells you, this is the 3-ball era. Even the bigs are shooting threes like crazy. And they train for that, right? I said, we don't know what Reggie Miller would look like. We don't know what Dale Ellis would look like.
Steve Nash.
We don't know Steve Nash look like.
In this era where they're
You
allowed
know,
to
in
shoot.
a league that allows you to shoot 33s a game,
Man.
we don't know what those sharp
Right.
shooters would look like in this climate.
Right.
So to just arbitrarily hand out Steph is the greatest shooter ever, I always said, no, you have to factor in the league, the era, and the changes in the game before you could just give somebody greatest era.
On that note, I would say this. The question would be for him, had he played under the different rules, if he'd survived the hand checking.
That's what they were saying.
Steph couldn't survive the hand checking.
Absolutely
But that's what
not.
I'm saying.
No,
Can you imagine Reggie Miller with no hand checking?
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, think if he was able to shoot 20 times a game,
Chris
23s a
Jackson.
game.
The motherfucker, Chris Jackson
That nigga, I think, may be the
shoot
greatest
the
shooter.
motherfucking basketball today.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Like
he
it
might
was
be the
20 years ago.
I think he
Craig
might be the-
Hodges.
Now, you know, for me to get off the show and answer a phone call, it was an important call. It was Bernard Kinsey. For those that are not familiar with Bernard Kinsey, he has
changing
the.
topics?
No, it's coming back to that because Jerry West was supposed to have been at his event at Pepperdine on Saturday, but of course he had to go to the NBA All-Star game.
75 graders.
Right. And when I saw Jerry at the game, Bernard just called me and said, I understand why Jerry wasn't there. And he was glad that he was there because if anybody would average more than 50 points a game, Jerry West would have been the person that did that. So that was the connection.
Man, that's real talk though. People, man. So I'm just saying, based on what I saw last night, I have never seen a nigga that red hot.
But think about that. He's been in that mind state of being able to do that.
Even the
because he's been in
score
league
like that
for
is
so long.
unbelievable.
Put
16
Jerry West
threes.
in that same mind state at that time.
No,
Being,
no argument.
Being able to hone their skills doing that for about 10 years, 12 years.
I believe it. I believe it.
Like, oh.
Because you got to remember, the league was just gaining an affinity for the three.
Exactly.
In Kobe's era.
Yes.
This is why they say Kobe is Michael Jordan with a three. Right? That can shoot the three. That isn't to say Michael couldn't shoot the three, because Michael shot the three well. Imagine Michael Jordan
being able
to
shooting 17
to
and
shoot 23s
a game.
So in other words, Steph is the evolution of the game.
He is the evolution of the game.
And that shit looked crazy last
So
night.
you can't just say he's the greatest shooter ever, but I'm starting to
He said,
believe-
I'm going that way.
He's
After
different.
I saw that shit,
He's different, man.
that motherfucker
Nigga, Reggie Miller didn't used to look at the basket either. Reggie would just catch and fire without looking at the basket.
This nigga shot the ball from half court, Kev, and then turned around. Antetokounmpo had time to look at him before the ball went in.
The nigga was talking to Trey. The nigga shot the three, turned around, talking to Trey.
Yeah.
Boy, you fuck you talking. The ball is still in the air. Little nigga, let me tell you something. See, nigga, you trying to be me, nigga,
But nigga, I promise you he practiced that though. I'm sure he didn't pull that out of his ass. But he practiced that. You're gonna be able
I want
to
y'all
do
thoughts
stuff
on
like that.
where they should have placed the segment, the 45 minutes.
That should have been on Saturday.
I agree.
That would have been better than the dunk contest.
What?
I agree.
What dunk contest? That was an
All-Star game?
abomination.
First off, I'm tired of niggas watching my son's videos and trying to do his dunk.
What happened?
What?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just gonna keep
Who won the dunk contest?
Somebody at the dunk contest?
I don't know,
The
nigga.
dunk contest was not
Lucille Ball won the dunk contest. I don't know who won the dunk contest.
Lucille Ball?
No, this is real talk.
It
Since my
is.
son
It
was
is.
at Auburn, putting up them dunk videos, being on this dunk channel called Dunkademics.
Yeah.
Niggas study his dunks and do them in the motherfucking NBA dunk contest.
Attempt to do them.
They tried. He gonna get his shot though.
That contest was horrible, man.
Man, I said, "No, you watching? I ain't watching this shit."
I ain't watching this shit. I ain't watching this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
need to have an and one versus for the dunk contest. Like
Nah,
and1
because
players versus, like,
if they let the regular niggas who are out dunking the NBA,
Right.
if they really push, if the NBA push that,
Oh yeah.
then
They got
don't be
a
no
problem.
NBA.
Yeah,
no.
right,
How's about some
right.
contracts? How's about letting some niggas that ain't in the NBA?
you let Sean Kemp in there.
We have to
Sean
maintain
Kemp,
our
that's
goddamn
all.
our product, nigga.
Yeah, they got to protect their product.
Yeah, protect the product.
And dunking, the dunk contest in the past has been, you know, one of the highlights of All-Star.
It's been the highlight. Yeah.
But you got weirdo niggas like
Jordan Kilgannon. White dude, Jordan Kilgannon.
Well, they haven't had one since.
But you got weirdo niggas that don't want to. It's like, how come you don't want to dunk? LeBron never dunked in the dunk contest.
Yeah.
Why not? Why wasn't Ja Morant in the dunk contest?
I don't think that LeBron wasn't in there because he's not creative. He's not a creative dunker.
No, he can't take a chance.
He's a
He
power
can't take
He
dunker.
was younger.
No,
But he can't do that
go
now.
look at the McDonald's All-American.
Oh, definitely not now.
The McDonald's dunk contest, the All-American dunk contest, with Candace Parker may have been in that one. Dude, he's not a creative dunker. He even talked about that's what he loved about Kobe, that Kobe was such a creative dunker that he thought about stuff that he could never even think about doing on his dunks. So I think that's why that nigga didn't. On power, he would win all day, but creativity, that wasn't his game, and he said that. That was
the best.
Dominique was my
oh
favorite.
my God.
He could fly.
Dominique dunks.
Dominique was my favorite player, and he was my favorite dunker, for sure.
Man.
In high school, I loved Dominique. I had the motherfucking Dominique shoe, the Etonics. I had all that shit.
But don't forget the doctor though.
But I'm gonna say Vince Carter.
Vince
Carter.
Vince was insane. Yeah.
Vince Carter was Michael Jordan and Dominique
That nigga
together.
he was from another planet.
That was a different nigga altogether.
He's from another
I think
planet.
that was the greatest contest.
And I would say, no, not the greatest.
Maybe Aaron, what was it?
No. So watch the evolution.
Levine and
Jack,
other boys.
that's what I was about to get to.
Yeah, Zach LaVine
and Aaron
That might have
Gordon.
been the
That's
biggest
their greatest
contest.
dunk contest
that
ever.
sure is. It sure
Because
is.
Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, in
Oh
my
my God.
opinion, are the evolution
Yes.
of Vince Carter.
True
Yes.
indeed.
Yeah.
True indeed.
And they also add the fucking street dunks.
Yes.
Zach LaVine and them niggas is watching street niggas dunking
Yep.
and
And doing
taking
that,
that
yep.
to the NBA. That was the first time we saw some street dunks at the NBA level, and those two guys executed it so well.
Yeah. It
And
should have been a
it-
tie.
It's
That was
unfortunate
good.
that Aaron Gordon has never won one.
Right.
I know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That should have been a tie that year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Steph and them niggas in the NBA, and
Nigga, Vince dunked on fucking Alonzo Mourning one way sideways. Like this. Like he dunked over this nigga sideways like this. That was incredible.
Well, let's keep going. I got another sports story that I need to cover, and I think it's important. You guys know who Penny Hardaway is.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand. If that motherfucker did not get hurt,
Yeah, if he fuck his knee up.
He was Kobe.
no, he was Magic.
Yeah, he was magic.
This is an athletic Magic Johnson that'll dunk on you.
Yeah.
That actually had a jumper.
Yeah, he did.
Had mid-range, could shoot threes. This was the evolution of Magic. To me,
Penny was cold.
To me, you
Holy
get Magic, you get Bird, you get Penny, then you get LeBron.
Yes.
Wait. One more before LeBron. Grant Hill.
Grant Heasy.
Because them
Grant Hill.
niggas,
Oh yeah, Grant Hill.
That was
Oh
cool.
my God.
yes, them motherfuckers had
Oh, yes.
size, point guard ability,
Grant Hill could do everything.
and Penny was fucking amazing.
Amazing.
You know?
Fucking amazing.
Don't leave Kawhi out of this conversation now.
Lil Penny.
Kawhi.
I was surprised to see him last night.
It was good to see Kawhi, actually. I can't leave Kawhi out of this. I'm talking about a certain type of player, but Kawhi is that player.
Taught by Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe trained that nigga?
Train that nigga.
Okay, cool.
DeMar DeRozan. Taught by
So,
Kobe.
He's playing well.
the reason why I'm bringing up
You put John Walker in there.
Penny Hardaway,
Yes, please.
this kid, Penny Hardaway just offered the young kid, Hansel Emmanuel. And what is so significant about this, Hansel Emmanuel is the one-armed kid that you've been seeing
he
on the
been
internet,
dunking
on
crazy.
everybody, balling.
That fool is insane.
Wow.
The kid got one
Oh my
arm,
God.
and he has not let no fuck shit
Nope.
get in the way.
He is awesome.
of his dream. Do you have the picture of that, Sarah?
Awesome. Please. I mean, he is awesome. You understand?
I've seen it.
Hansel Emmanuel is a combo guard at Life Christian Academy in Kissimmee, Florida. He is 6'4" and has just one arm. He has averaged 25.9 points a game, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3.4 blocks so far this season.
Nigga, he is insane.
He has one arm.
He is insane.
And let me just say this, man. This is why I love Penny Hardaway for this.
Did he give him a scholarship?
He offered him a scholarship.
Wow.
He offered him look at this kid.
That's what's up, Penny.
Now, let me just say,
he
man.
crazy, man.
Let me
He's
just
in the
say,
rafters for real.
Dude, he's crazy, yo.
Let me just tell you, this is why this shit matters. Do you know college basketball? Do you know college football? Do you know college sports for many years has seen brothers like Hansel as meat, as a product to be sold, to be exploited, to be used,
sell tickets,
to be disrespected, and ultimately to be disregarded and thrown away. You think they ain't gonna use his motherfucking image and likeness
to sell many tickets?
Not only to sell tickets, but to sell other kids on the program.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
So, for Penny to take a chance on this kid because, don't think other coaches are passing over him because he got one arm.
One arm.
No. We can't give him a scholarship. You know, he's disabled or he's this or that, and that might be a weakness. And if that's a weakness, I might lose my job.
Was he born like that?
He was born like that.
That means this nigga is who he is.
I think he's born like that. We gotta double check that.
They got a Down syndrome Victoria's Secret model, so she should be able to get it.
Nigga, I'm finna run down the block.
That's like a different.
She said they got a Down syndrome Victoria's Secret model.
And the way my mind works,
Happy Valentine's Day. With my chocolate flowers.
Nigga, a Down syndrome Victoria's Secret model.
With my candy.
Nigga, you wrong.
I'm sorry.
You wrong. You and Sarah.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't.
She will lead you.
You and Sarah fucked up for that one.
That was over the top there, boy.
If y'all haven't seen this nigga, watch him go coast to coast and dunk. I mean, he's weaving in between niggas with one hand, bop, bop, behind his back. Boop. I mean, this nigga's insane.
He's a problem.
He is insane. Wow. This nigga's a superhero. Like, serious. This nigga's a superhero.
Again, this, to me,
25 points a game is serious.
To me, this speaks to the melanin.
Come on, bring it back.
This is what speaks to that.
Come on, bring it back.
Like, black folk, when was Satchel Paige last game? How old was that motherfucker? Like 59?
Yeah, nigga. Right.
Yeah.
Motherfucker threw like 4 no-hit innings or some shit. His last game, these motherfuckers had a rocking chair in the dugout for this nigga. This nigga 59.
Wow.
Motherfucker, get out there. Bitch, who the fuck you think you gonna hit? Nigga, you ain't gonna hit nobody, bitch.
That's why you going down, though.
Wow.
Bobby, we both got melanin.
That's right. Nigga, like, we both melanated, nigga. What you talking about, nigga?
What you talking about, huh?
But the only flaw in his game, you know he always going to the right.
Huh? What'd you say?
You always know he's going to the right, though.
Oh.
That's all James Harden do is
keep
go
fucking
to his
up, Sarah.
Sorry.
James Harden never went to his right.
Sarah ain't shit.
Right.
Never.
Sarah said he can only go to his right.
Yo, she right.
No, he can't though. He can go.
He gonna get there too, before you can
That
get
nigga
there.
will go. He'll go left with his right hand.
Right.
Hey, Sarah. Hey, for real, Sarah. Fuck you. No, hell no.
He can only go
Hell
right.
no, Sarah. God damn.
Like, hey y'all, he going to his right. That's the coach. He going to his right. Damn.
Everybody go on this side of the court.
Y'all move over here. You understand? Don't move from this position.
Make him use his other hand.
Oh. You stupid. Make him use
his off.
Make him use his other hand. fucked up.
Sarah, that's fucked up. That's Sarah. Sarah, come on,
He
Sarah.
only going right.
What is wrong with Sarah?
That is funny, nigga.
Nah, but
Shout out to Penny though, nigga.
somebody said he is not an N-word. Please stop. Show some respect.
Oh my God.
You stop.
Yeah.
Right.
You
stop.
Learn. You must learn.
You
Nigga.
stop.
Nigga.
Brush my
You
What's wrong with you?
stop it. And you stop it right now.
Look at his eyes.
Move the camera. Move the camera, man.
That's a meme.
Don't do that.
Please, somebody send me that shit right there. Oh my God. Somebody took a screenshot of that. Send me that. realnuggets@gmail.com. Send me that shit, please. Oh, nigga, that's hilarious. You stop.
Fucking quit it, okay?
You stop it.
Tired of fucking re-educating, educating.
Research. Jesus Christ.
You stop it.
Damn. You're a nigger.
Right.
You are a nigger.
Let him eyes go.
Nigga,
I'm just saying, y'all don't know what the word means.
cross-eyed
You're
with the
only gonna
glasses.
take the white man's definition of the word.
Come on, man.
Holy shit.
Cut it out.
It's too much documentation out there that connects the word to the continent and beyond.
Yes. Damn it.
All right? And when you go back to the ancient definitions, that's what I said. If the white man wrote your dictionary, how are you going to define yourself?
What?
God.
What? Come on, man.
If your oppressor writes your dictionary,
Come on with it.
how in the fuck
Come on.
are you going to define yourself?
All of your definitions.
You using his tools
Yep.
to define you,
Come on, man.
his literary tools,
Get it.
his intellectual tools.
Get it.
To define your own reality, you are a ward of white supremacy.
Woo!
You are Dick Grayson to Batman's white supremacy. That's who the fuck you are. You're Robin. And Robin has been suspected of slobbing.
Wow.
You understand?
Suspected of slobbing?
Are you slobbing on white supremacy?
This nigga.
I'm asking, are you slobbing
You giving a spit
on
shine?
white supremacy's knob? See,
shine.
that's what happens when you use their definitions to define your reality.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Y'all got to stop saying nigga.
Right. Like a nigga, he sent me the word nigger.
I bet you're sitting on the porch with a mason jar of lemonade, a can of half-open sardines and crackers, huh? You still got shackle marks on you, don't you? Fucking slave mentality. Start studying. The information is out there.
They'll go, what about the word niggardly?
Niggardly. Stingy.
Yeah. That was created in 1600, in the 1500s.
To be
Way
stingy.
after your language.
Way after that.
way after your
A
language.
lot of motherfuckers need to be niggardly on the fuck shit they do. You need to be a little bit more stingy. Sisters need to be a little bit more niggardly when showing their whole ass
right.
on the video.
There you go.
Niggas need to be a little bit more niggardly when they want to roll up to the club and floss for pussy.
Thank you.
Niggas need to be more niggardly about the fuck shit we do to each other. The competition, the killing, the combating, the disrespect. Can we be a little bit more niggardly?
Please?
See, if you don't know these words, you can't tell us what words not to use
Not to
because
use.
we know the real meaning of the words you say don't use and the real meaning of the words you don't even know how to use.
Thank you.
So before you come in here telling us not to say nigga, do your research. Do your research on just who the fuck
The entire
we
fuck.
are up in this motherfucker. Boy, I'm so sick of niggas.
not knowing what niggas actually mean. Kevin, if we could give them a 30-second primer, what does the word nigga actually mean?
Depending on where you are, God, the enlightened God.
What?
That's in Asia.
So you say?
In Ethiopia, it was king, sovereign.
Huh?
The king, the sovereign of the land.
Really?
Which is also the enlightened being.
Huh?
In order to be a nigga or a naga or a nagoose, you had to be enlightened. So
is that like the proper goose giving it to the propaganda?
Right.
Go ahead.
The proper nagoose.
The proper negoose.
The proper negoose. But yeah, if you aren't enlightened though, if you're not conscious, you shouldn't call yourself a nigga.
At all.
So don't use it.
Yeah.
you
don't deserve to use it.
You don't deserve to use it.
You should be, who is that motherfucker? You should call yourself Sambo.
Ooh, man. Yes.
If you don't know the real meaning of the word nigga, you should just call yourself Sambo. You can't call yourself Uncle Tom because he was the hero.
Yeah, people don't know that.
People don't know that.
Okay? See, that's how white supremacy works. They'll take a strong man and label him a Tom.
Yep.
And then they'll try to hide and obfuscate the real story of the coon, which was Sambo. That's what they did with the word nigga.
This whole thing is
Nigga mean ignorant or dead.
Come on.
And nigga tends to stop at Spain. How come it? Why do white people get the last say on what the fuck the word?
We're not the first civilization. Come on, man. Let's go.
Well, the word Negro come from the Spanish, and it means they still call their beans that, you know.
They still call them beans.
So I'm just saying, like, it's niggas up here who done actually went on motherfucking expeditions to find old dictionaries.
Man.
This is what let me tell you something. Kev put me onto something, or I learned it by working with Kev. What we found out is, do you know they know you looking for certain terms? Which is why they update dictionaries.
Yes.
So me and Kev years ago went on a mission to find old dictionaries.
Oh, that you have to go look for the
where the words are outdated, because they be like, get this bitch off the shelf.
Yes.
For somebody see that we said this shit.
All the time. The new revised version got the new fuck, it's called the new fuckery version.
Yeah. But why? Because the dictionary has to continuously define the society that's continuously changing.
Yes.
Let's shift this word to me. So a nigga think they smart as fuck. Nigga, say it right here in the dictionary.
Right here.
Nigga, what year was the dictionary printed in?
My Lord.
You don't get out your own fucking way, nigga. They done created a framework for your monkey ass. It's the age of aquarium.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's the age of
You're in an aquarium, nigga, that they set up for you.
He brought it all the way back around.
I'm out.
Let me bring it back around.
Nigga, hey, if niggas don't make memes of the age of aquarium, my nigga.
The age of aquarium. Nigga.
Hey, that's where we live in this society. It's an aquarium that is maintained by white supremacy. And you got niggas saying, hey, don't you say nigga in this aquarium.
Right. Massa don't like that.
Don't you say it in the aquarium.
Massa don't like when you
Massa
say
told us to tell you that that's the most reviled word in the English dictionary. Massa said that.
So stop saying that.
Massa said it's the evilest word.
You shouldn't say it.
After what Massa did to you, why would you even want to say some shit like that? Lord have mercy. You know how many ancestors rolling over and, oh Lord, ancestors and gymnastics in this bitch. Oh.
Ancestors. The ancestors.
Nigga, you got ancestors saying, you better say that nigga's a nigga.
Right. You
better tell that nigga what's up.
That's a powerful word. That empowers you. Why you think we fucking are so attracted to it?
Yeah.
Can't get away from it, can you?
Can't get away from the vibration.
Even when them motherfuckers buried that word nigga, all these bougie, Al Sharptone and all these niggas, we're gonna have a ceremony for the word nigga.
We're gonna bury
we're gonna bury the word. We're gonna put the word in the ground. When they got a chance to call Obama a nigga, they called him a nigga. See this nigga, cut this nigga's nuts off. You understand? Cut this nigga's nuts off. Huh?
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Woo. Don't you say nigga in public.
Don't you say it, goddamn.
Keep that nigga tone in private, huh? Private nigga talk. Don't call nobody a nigga in public. Call him a nigga in mixed company. Don't do that. Call him in private.
What's the real reason that they putting a negative tone on it now? Why? Because they can't say it.
Motherfucking Joe Rogan.
They don't ever want you to do anything that they can't do. So
Joe Rogan.
If I can't say it, well, it's a bad word for everybody.
Because if a white man can't do shit, and I've been doing shit for centuries, whatever the fuck I want, fucking kids, fucking boys, fucking men, fucking women, raping, robbing, pillaging. You mean to tell me out of all the fuck shit I done blew up islands.
Right.
Hey, we're going to move these people off of this island. We're going to move you a couple miles away. And then what we're going to do is practice the nuclear weapon on your island. And then you'll be fine. You'll be a couple of miles away. The motherfucking fallout ain't going to fuck with you, but the fallout fuck with them. Damn near killed them all. And this is where we get our English word for a bikini. It was on an island called Bikini Atoll.
Come on, man.
And a French designer who was bigging up the atomic bomb said, oh, I'm going to create a swimsuit after this. And that's where the bikini was created. White people been fucking shit up forever. And so when the world pushes back and say, you can't say that.
They like, huh?
What the fuck you mean I can't?
I can't say what?
I built the world for me if I can, nigga. Wait, hold on, Bobby.
You mentioned Joe Rogan, and I'm just curious if you heard that Jamel Hill has an all-black female show on Spotify, and she basically asked them to underwrite her $100 million since they throwing out money.
They're gonna be like, what?
Since they throwing out money, because you got 11 million viewers per episode?
That's the point of that. Yeah.
She ain't more me than like you trying to do that with it.
No, that's a little bit
So
different.
we was in the middle of celebrating young brother. Young brother, please keep winning.
Man, he's awesome. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen that young brother, go check him out.
Yeah.
He is
Keep
no
winning.
joke. Man, to see if he gets to the NBA.
What's his name again?
If that nigga make it to
Hansel Emmanuel.
Okay. Wow.
I love it.
He played in college?
No, he's in high school.
He's in high
And he
school.
just got offered
Right.
to the Memphis Tigers. Penny Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway just offered him a scholarship.
I love Penny Hardaway
Man,
for that.
For real.
All right, on to our next story. I'm glad Bobby is here. Bobby, you sure you ain't got to
No, I'm good.
empty out your bowels?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
The bow pocket.
Super bowel pocket. Anyway, so I'm sure you guys have heard of something called the Internet of All Things.
Yeah.
Yeah? The Internet of All Things is really simple. First off, it means the internet will be integrated into all things. So before you had first the cell phone came. Then later, the cell phone with camera capabilities, and later internet capabilities, and now you can, anything this motherfucking computer could do right here,
Your phone can do.
your phone can do. Anything an iPad can do, your phone can do, and probably better. So now, that ain't enough. They have switched from the Internet of All Things to the Internet of Bodies. Transhumanism.
What do you
Transhuman.
think the cracks and nations are for?
Internet-connected devices like smart thermostats, voice-activated assistants, and web-enabled refrigerators have become ubiquitous in American homes. These technologies are a part of the Internet of All Things. My door at my crib, bioscan, touch the motherfucking, unlock. Now they're gonna be like, you don't even need that. Just motherfucking look at your doorknob.
Yep.
The internet of bodies is about to change everything. Now, back to Kevin. You do know melanin plays a major role in this.
Superconductor.
I wonder why when you do 23andMe, they ask your permission if they could use your genetic material. Is it okay if we keep some of this?
Really, it's in the fine print.
Is it okay?
It's in the fine print.
Is it okay if we use this?
That's all, and that's all the gene companies. Just so y'all know, all the gene companies put that in the fine print.
So what the fuck is you using this for? Well, that's none of your business. Wait, because you signed.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
about it, nigga. Just if you in Vegas one day and you bump into a doppelganger.
You're a nigga that look like you. Don't worry about that.
You signed off on it, nigga, to find out who your daddy was.
Yep.
Internet of all things is turning into the internet of bodies. And look who they have on the cover of that bitch.
A brother.
A brother.
A fucking shame.
Okay. Well, you know. Listen, white folk done long figured out we ain't shit without these niggas.
They
Now,
only here.
well, what we gotta do is keep these niggas fighting, keep these niggas disagreeing, keep these niggas hungry like Pavlov's dog.
Right.
And when they see us coming, they start salivating because they know we got a nigga biscuit.
Right.
Right?
A nigga biscuit.
We got a nigga Triscuit on there. Hey,
A nisket.
nigga, listen here, nigga. I got a nisket for you. Okay? Now, you can either choose to live in the streets where you're from or live on my estate in your own nigga condo. We got to give up
What do you say?
all of that.
Man, come, they get you with the comforts.
We got to get up. We got to give up all of that. Everything Bobby says about working together, cooperating together, even if it's just twos and fews. If Bobby got 2, I got 2, Kev got 2, my brother Hassan got 2, my brother Dom got 2, nigga, we got 10.
Right.
Sarah got 2, we got 12. Nah, fuck that. Nigga, keep your 2 to yourself, bitch ass nigga. I'm worried about me and mines, nigga. Me and mines got 2.
Mines.
You understand?
Mines.
Fuck is you doing talking about teaming up? Nigga, I don't trust niggas. Don't you know Massa told me not to trust you niggas?
Ever.
Hoe ass niggas. Are we, in our culture, are we the motherfuckers who say hoe ass nigga the most?
Yep.
Bitch ass nigga the
Bitch ass
most?
nigga banned.
The band.
Are we, or do we say that more than anybody, any other culture?
Bitch ass nigga been around forever too.
We say that more than anybody, right? What are some other things that we say to each other that you probably rarely would hear in other cultures? Because unless they copying us, I ain't heard another culture of men say, you bitch ass nigga, don't come in here. Come in here for these squishies, motherfucker.
Hey, yo.
You bitch ass nigga.
Or punk ass bitch.
Punk ass bitch. You disrespect Shiva. Don't come in here with that shit, motherfucker.
It's so us. Chris Tucker said it to the Asian dude in Rush Hour. He said, he said, I'm no punk bitch. And he said, I ain't no punk bitch either. Y'all remember that side when he was getting food from the shit? Yeah, that's our shit.
That's what I'm saying. We influence the culture with our skullduggery. Bobby, your thoughts?
I'm gonna pass on that one though, simply because I don't want to give no energy to that. I don't want to give no energy.
Let me just say this. For anybody that's new to the show, Bobby's been doing this shit for years. I just played a motherfucking video from 2017. You know what? I'm gonna let more qualified people talk. Bobby, that's not how it works. But okay, I got you, Bobby. I understand. Bobby don't want to give no energy to it, and that's fine. Right. But Bobby, they need your insight on how to navigate away from that thinking, from that mindset. And that mindset is prevalent. Ignoring it will not make it go away.
I'm not ignoring it. I'm saying let's spend the time talking about or illuminating the things that we are presently doing.
That's why you're
pull
here.
us away from that.
That's
all
why
right?
you're here, Bobby. I need you to speak on that.
The notion that melanin is exclusive to us is only beneficial if it's exclusive to us in terms of how we monetize it, how we change the forces around us with it, because our children have no idea about the things that we're discussing until we continue to dominate the conversation with that kind of information.
Right. Right. Now, Bobby, what does that look like? Does that look like, because I know back in your day, and it's connected to my day too. There was something called family devotion, where we would sit down as a family, maybe we'd eat together. You understand?
That's what we're doing right now.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying as a model of possibility for in-home action, can you walk us through a process that maybe somebody who's watching right now might be like, oh shit.
Well, we got to use the same technology that they have dumbed us down with. These platforms, these devices. You know, we all know people that may not watch this show, but we need to send them information like my son, for example. I'll send him this kind of information and make sure he shows it to my granddaughter. All right, so we have to localize what a lot of people who control these narratives and these images and all of that, we have to defeat that individually. And then, you know, grow a collective to the point where we let folks know you don't have time to continue watching the things that you're watching because there's no future in it, because they're using this technology to destroy us.
When they use us, they use us to market everything because we set what's cool in society. So
we got to
niggas are with it,
but see,
everybody else is gonna be with it.
And that's 100% correct. We have to stop making the lowest, you know, like I said, the skullduggery of our community the biggest influencer.
True. Right.
Because to me, the lowest side is the biggest influencer.
Yep. Right.
So we have to start making excellence the biggest influencer, right? And excellence just can't be record sales. Excellence just can't be abilities to dunk. Right. When I say excellence, I'm talking about the brother that I had on the fucking show at the top of the show.
Yeah. Right.
Lemuel LaRouche. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, again, Bobby, I'm moving with action. I know him. Mm-hmm. I've known that kid since he's a professor now at fucking Georgia, at the University of Georgia. I've known him since he was a teenager in the streets. And now he has recontextualized his entire life and created a system to change the thought process. To me, that's a form of devotion. So, Bobby, a lot of times in our community, man, we don't want to outline the problem or highlight the problem. But in the problem, therein lies the solution. That's Jiddu Krishnamurti. Inside the problem, there is the solution. And the only way to find that solution is to excavate the problem. And I know sometimes it's hard to talk about it. But again, to me, white folk have somewhat of the same kind of philosophy when they produce narratives that say, you niggas are just lazy. You're not taking opportunities. The reason why they arrive at you just lazy is because of what? They don't want to acknowledge the problem that they created in niggas.
At all.
So they don't want to be culpable for the climate,
right.
For the
environment.
The environment that they don't want. Just nigga, there's opportunities now. Just get your ass and bootstrap your way to that's what they want you to do. And I'm saying, nigga, you got to address the problem.
And look at some of the opportunities they'll do. The market is they'll again they use us to push the fuckery in society. Like I'll give you an example, the LGBT, the alphabet soup shit. Right. Every time you on a show, when they have these new shows out, they have to do some shit that alludes to that. Yeah. All the time it's always the melanated people in the show. That's the gay people. They either the gay person, they're either the angry person, or they're
shit. They did it in the motherfucking Eternals.
Right. Because if we accept it in our culture, then hey, go ahead, what you like?
The motherfucking supreme creator God that's creating shit for the other gods.
Of all technology.
The technology god
technology
is
god.
black, but he's in a long-term marriage and has a kid with a man.
Right.
Okay, you just mentioned something about what do we do? To me, as in the form of a question. Floyd Mayweather just did an interview with Kwame Brown where he talked about his greatest disappointment is the fact that he has done everything he knows how to do to, elevate the blackness in him by surrounding himself with people who look like him that have contributed to his upward climb. But he gets the most flack from his own people. Now, here's what's important about that. When I heard him say that, my mind immediately went to, how do I connect him to Wendell Stimley, who is putting together a group that's looking for ownership positions in not only the sports franchises, but in the construction of massive buildings. There's a skyscraper getting ready to go up in New York. There's going to be the architect is black, the developers are black, and the funders are black. And it's going to be one of the tallest buildings in New York City.
Yes, Daryl. I know the sister Daryl McKissick, who is from McKissick and McKissick, the architectural firm, who goes. Her family go back 5-6 generations to slavery. They helped build Washington, D.C.
Exactly, yeah.
So I know exactly what you're talking about, Bobby, and that's going to be a massive project.
Yes, it
and
is.
It's going to create an influx of jobs
Exactly.
and an explosion in the economy. And I think it's in New York, right?
Yeah.
So, again, that would be
that's
excellent.
what I'm saying. We have to make sure every week we bring attention to the people that can lead us out of the abyss, because Wendell is famous for saying, you can't lead people if you can't feed people.
Yeah, and I would understand Floyd Mayweather's reticence to widen or broaden his circle of people, because this society turns our people.
No, it's not the reticence that he was talking about. He was talking about the disappointment, the fact that that we find fault in the fact that he's not educated. People make a big joke about the fact that Floyd is stupid and this, that, and the other.
No. That's clear. We know he's not.
But
stupid.
what I'm getting at though is this: it's about alignment at this point, putting folks like the people in this room in a position where we make it our business to talk more about the McKissicks and less about the clowns that get all of the coverage, making a fool out of us and themselves. We got to turn that around, man, immediately.
But again, I'm gonna say this regarding Floyd. Like I said, I think it's difficult for someone like that to reach out to other brothers in the community, because society has done a pretty good job on us to turn on each other, to prey on each other.
Well, let's take this opportunity to reverse that and find a way. Again, I'm 2 calls away from Floyd, but I wasn't going to exercise that because I've criticized Floyd about some stuff in the past. All right, as y'all well know. All right,
and that's what you're gonna do.
Bullshit about Floyd. I'm with you, Floyd.
I'm with you when it comes to this business, because we need each other. I'll never have to agree with who's the greatest of all time on that subject matter.
Bobby,
because
you're wrong.
I look at it differently.
You're just wrong.
No, I'm not just wrong. I got my own opinion, and I'm gonna base my opinion on my facts.
Bobby.
Floyd will always have problem with Sugar Ray Robinson. I don't care what you say.
Bobby, let me just say, Sugar Ray Robinson, no argument for me. Motherfucker done fought 3,000 fights and lost 7 of them. Nigga fought till he was 87. Listen, legend, no argument, Bobby. How the fuck in ever? I've never seen a fighter as technically sound as Floyd Mayweather.
I'm not debating that. So here's
Floyd is the Kobe Bryant of boxing.
Perfect, perfect, nigga.
Michael Jordan, all the players will say, Chauncey Billups even said, the most skilled player I've ever seen was Kobe Bryant.
Man.
The most skilled boxer I've ever seen was Floyd Mayweather. People think Sugar Ray Leonard would beat him. Sugar Ray Leonard beat his daddy,
who ain't him.
Okay. We're going to let you make the call to Floyd as soon as I put this deal together.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him and say, hey, Floyd, listen.
I'm not saying that in jest. I'm
saying,
saying,
I'm serious. I'm like, listen, Floyd,
deal done.
Bobby, my friend.
You see what I mean?
But
I call him, he be like, because I know somebody that told Floyd because we move in the same circles, right? He know that. Now I don't want to hear from him, but that other guy that swole me up, I'm gonna let you make.
I'm not just Bobby. This is an object because I don't know him. This is an objective view here.
Off of what I've seen.
Just off of what I've
seen.
seen.
But you didn't see Sugar Ray Robinson.
I saw Sugar Ray Leonard.
I ain't talking about Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm talking about
Sugar Ray Robinson.
I saw Sugar Ray Robinson videos.
Yes.
Somebody said Prime Roy Jones is better than Floyd. You out your fucking
What did he just say?
He's not.
No.
Floyd, you go to the end. You go to Floyd's antithesis. Now in boxing, Roy Jones is great. He's a freak of nature, super athletic, super fast.
When that ran out,
however,
they put him to sleep several times.
Like I said before, Roy Jones is the Blake Griffin of boxing.
Great example.
Blake Griffin?
Why? Because Blake Griffin was a super ridiculous athlete. And I said early on, that dunking shit gonna go away once he gets old. He better refine his game. He better get a jump shot. He better learn how to pass. He better learn how to move without the ball. He better learn how to do a lot of different things because athleticism makes up for lack of skill in many cases. This motherfucker punching and doing all kind of weird shit, off balance, off the wrong foot, because he was so fast. But when he slowed down and the way he was getting knocked the fuck out, you can see spirits, ancestors walking out this nigga's body in the ring. You ain't never seen Floyd like that.
After Tarver got him.
And Tarver was just a regular nigga.
But Tarver studied him, though, to get him, though.
But what did Tarver do after that?
Nothing.
That spirit came right the fuck up out Roy.
Yes, it did.
And then what about the white boy? What's his name? Galzagi?
Calzaghe.
Calzaghe.
That motherfucker.
He beat Roy's ass using Roy's style.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Now you know that's the cardinal rule. Don't ever get your ass beat by a white boy. That's from my generation.
He retired undefeated too. I mean, he retired undefeated.
So Calzaghe was crazy. I've never seen. Now, I've seen people question Floyd's chin. Well, Sugar Shane rocked the shit out of him.
And he came to in the round that he rocked him in.
He came back
in that round.
Which would have been over if Mosley had had the gas left.
No, Floyd was smart and locked Mosley's arm when he tried to pull it back to finish him off.
Now, homeboy was huffing and puffing. Couldn't he raise his arm?
Nah, he punched, he rocked.
Mosley was old.
Mosley rocked Floyd, and he tried to punch Floyd, and then Floyd locked his arm.
Don't do that, Bobby.
Locked his arm and wouldn't let him pull his arm back.
Bobby, I watched that fight at least.
Tripping.
I watched that fight at least once a month, Nick.
And you see what you want to see every time.
No, so I'm sorry, sir. No, I don't.
You see what you want to see every time.
Every time.
Yeah. Yes, Sarah. No, I don't. No, the fuck I don't. Let me tell you something. They do this to Floyd all the time. They talked all that shit, talking about Canelo was ready.
Yep.
He ready. And he gonna beat him. He bigger. He this, he that. Floyd is old. Floyd made that motherfucker look like
a child.
Dominique. Dom was in the ring with him.
He's a Dom.
Like a child. And then, he wasn't ready. He was too young. He was only 23. Floyd was what, 38 or some shit?
Yes, old in boxing years.
So.
No, he wasn't no 38.
What was he, 36? He was somewhere around there. I don't know.
34, 33, 34.
No, he was considered. And listen, Sugar Ray Leonard looked like you at 32. When Sugar Ray Leonard was in that ring with terrible Terry Norris, and Terry Norris backhanded this, I said, don't disrespect the motherfucker. Terry was fast as hell, but that chin was...
It wasn't the chin, it was the detached retina. Changed his whole career.
Somebody said he was 37?
That was 2013, so all right.
How old was he?
Damn, that was shit.
All I know is, I'm not talking about Sugar Ray's detached retina.
That's the one I'm talking about.
I'm talking about at 32, Sugar Ray looked gassed. He looked gassed. He looked like he was done. When he fought Terry Norris, Terry Norris was dancing around his. First off, Sugar Ray got rockets. He got bombs in his hands.
That he couldn't see.
He couldn't touch that motherfucker.
Couldn't see, man.
And he was looking like a rag doll in that ring, and it was very disrespectful. Floyd at 32 was moonwalking on niggas. And it's really that simple, man. Don't come on, Bobby. Bobby, do you like Floyd?
Yeah, he was 33.
Huh? He was 33.
He was
Makes a
33.
difference. That's a big difference.
Yeah, well, Sugar Ray was done at 32.
But before 32, that would have been a hell of a fight. Y'all just
Floyd was 86 years old when he fought Canelo.
Say what?
No, that's it. Let's just start making up shit. Floyd was 87 years old, nigga. That's it.
So you're telling me that
Canelo was in his super prime, had never lost, and was killing cats.
Somebody said Floyd would get beat by Hearns.
great example.
I don't think so.
Hell no.
Man, y'all don't understand.
I don't think so.
Y'all don't understand. Man, I
love Tommy Hearns.
Wait, I don't understand.
Hey, Kev.
I've been boxing since I was 10.
Let me say this. I love Tommy.
Please don't say I don't understand.
I love Tommy Hearns.
I train boxing.
Hitman.
All you have to do is look at Ugas and Pacquiao. It would be the same kind of thing.
No. Pacquiao is unskilled though.
If somebody touched,
when we talk about the greatest skill fighters,
you can't hit them back.
This motherfucker Pacquiao is wild as hell, throwing from all angles, exposing himself, exposing his
his
body.
speed,
He
he was
was
so
using his
fast.
speed. He was like a fucking Roy Jones. And when he slows down,
Pow.
somebody younger, quicker, can fuck him up. That's what happened to Pacquiao. Now, Bobby, come on.
The
man.
shoulder roll is not gonna keep them body punches.
Let me tell you something.
But it does.
Let me tell you
Obviously,
something.
it
When a
did.
motherfucker chin,
Yes, it does.
let me tell you something. You know what that fight would look like? I'm gonna tell you what that fight would look like. Can I tell you?
Hearns and
Hearns and Mayweather. It might look a little bit like the Mayweather, and although this brother is a southpaw, it may look a little bit like Mayweather and what's my kid out of Brooklyn?
Zab Judah.
And Zab Judah.
Zab got him first 5 rounds.
That's what I'm saying.
Zab was
what
on
I'm
him
saying
first 5 rounds.
is, what I'm saying is,
I ain't talking about the first 5.
Floyd gonna need maybe 3 to 5
rounds.
rounds to adjust to the length.
Yep. And once he got that,
And then I'm gonna tell you something.
saucing you up. The
Zab
second
Judah's
half.
not 6'2".
This is what I'm saying, Bobby. Let me make my point before you shoot it down. You good at that? All I'm saying is, that he always steps on toes. I love it.
The referee break us up, then he hit me anyway.
Bow on the break though. Bow, take that with you, Bobby. No, but it would take a few rounds to adjust to the length, and once he did that, I'm telling you right now, that chin is not gonna withstand Floyd breaking his ass down. It'll be the Diego Corrales fight all over again. But only it would just take a little bit more time because Floyd would have to be careful of that straight right hand. Floyd would defend and establish his distance, and then he'll start walking, motherfucking weak chin. No disrespect to Tommy, he's one of the greatest ever. See, Tommy is great in slugfests.
Thank you.
When he had that slugfest against Duran, let me get you, because if Duran would have connected before Tommy connected, Tommy would have went the fuck to sleep for 4 years.
The reason Thomas Hearns was a great welterweight champion is you didn't get to the point where you got a chance to connect. Because he led with, y'all act like it was just that right hand. He finished you with the right hand. That jab.
Guess who he didn't finish?
That jab. Who?
Marvelous
Marvin.
Marvin. Now, I think that would be that would be Floyd's greatest fight if he ever. That would be his toughest fight.
That was middleweight.
I don't even think that would be.
All I know is
middleweight.
Defense is so good.
All I know is
middleweights. Remember
he came out. He brawled with a brawler. He even cut that nigga head open like a coconut. Me and Marvelous. Me and Marvelous Marvin Hagler share the same birthday, by the way. Yeah. Marvelous said, "Oh, really, nigga? That's what you got, nigga? Come on! You know Marvin's beat himself up, nigga. Fuck you then, nigga."
That was the most action in 3 rounds that we'll ever see. My Lord.
All right, listen, y'all, we got to go, man. I appreciate everybody for chiming in. This is what makes this show great. We got different opinions. We don't always agree, but that's what makes it dope. And nobody here is 100% right. Use your better judgment. We're just here to share our insights, man. I love you guys. Please continue to support all of the Black-owned businesses and brands that we put in front of you. Let me shout out some people, man. You guys have done pretty good for me today, man. Big Smoke, Supreme. What's my man? Supreme hit the super chat with a 200 ball.
What?
Mr. Supreme Cinema. A lot of people have been dropping in their twos and fews, and I greatly appreciate it. Greg Scott. Sarah, who else is in there? We got some people in here, right?
Daryl Hardy.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, I thank everybody for sharing. Like I said, we have nearly 1,000 people in here. I need everybody to go support the chessing community that we talked about at the beginning. That's a viable organization. Please support. Again, this channel needs your support. Go get the Shrouded Lighthouse book. I've been telling y'all, man, we trying to sell out all the copies. So, just to get them out of my house, basically.
I need some room.
I need some room for sure. But it's not like I'm telling you to buy them because it's a shit show of a book. It's not. It's a fantastic book, and a lot of people are giving me some real good feedback on it. Tavis Smiley bought 3 copies. Tavis was like, "Yo, man, I'm giving out copies to friends and family."
That's what's up.
A lot of people have supported the book, not because it's aesthetically pleasing, not because it's laid out in a gorgeous way, but because of the content. So I need everybody to support that business as well as all the other businesses that we showcased in front of you tonight or today. And please show Sarah some love because Sarah does this thing, man, and I be, doing my little twos and fews to Sarah, but twos and fews ain't enough. Let's continue to support Sarah.
Say earlier? What did she say earlier?
What she said?
Huh? Yeah, what she said, the Down syndrome mom. Down syndrome.
And I'm gonna tell you like this.
That was funny as shit.
Sarah about to be rich.
I believe that.
Yeah, she is.
For real.
Sarah wrote the fucking format for the TV show.
Oh shit.
Bomb.
Go ahead, Sarah.
Bomb.
What?
She should.
The Situation Shift.
Yeah.
What?
It's about to be on everybody TV. Am I bullshitting, Sarah?
No, you're not.
Well, I see you at the walkthrough later. See for myself.
Bobby.
I see what you walk through.
See,
Either.
you got to
No,
tell.
I'm
See what kind of
Bobby.
skills you got. You ain't got no skills.
Bobby said, this is what Bobby told me last Friday when I did the last KBLA run. Bobby came in, it was on a break. I said, Bobby, you here on this show? He was like, nigga, wherever you at, I'm home.
Nigga, wherever you at, I'm home. That's what's up right there. That's what's up.
Now that's some big brother shit for your ass. Right?
That's your
Nigga, wherever you at, I'm at the crib.
Hey, nigga, what you talking about?
Shit, what you talking about in here, huh? Well, I'm talking about this. I'll tell you what's happening with that. These bitches ain't shit. And then niggas start cussing on air. I said, okay, man. Shit. Hey, but I love all of you guys for tuning in. Please support Kev. Please support Dom. Send your prayers and love out to Dom. Everybody should put a hand out, put a prayer in the air for our good brother Dominique Quinn. We appreciate this brother. We love this brother, and we want him to heal. We want this brother to come back 100%. We love you, brother, and take your time. Don't rush. Take your time. Do whatever you need to do. Get in alignment with spirit. Get in alignment with ancestors. Please take your time and heal, brother. We need you. Your talent is valuable. It is appreciated. Dom, we love you. And y'all should do the same thing for Dominique. Support. Thank you, guys. This has been the ZoWhat Show. We out.
All right. Peace.
I'll let you have it.